Each day as the sun comes up, we are reminded of the richness and beauty that surrounds us. Our Southeast Tennessee traditions and the vibrancy that fills our lives shape who we are. We are a caring, faith-filled community willing to help those seeking a future with all the promise and hope that we all expect.
At the time, we were living in a building that wasn't very livable. It wasn't really a home, but we made it a home because of the outwork mission that we have in our life. And within talking to my husband, I felt like maybe this is the best option for us. We're working with limited funds, and it's probably the best option for us to get back into a home again.
The Catholic Charities SMART program allowed Dorothy and her husband Chris to take classes on personal finance, help them understand how to manage their credit, and help them find a home. It took a lot of sweat equity to make this humble abode the warm and loving place they now call their own.
They wanted to be in a safe neighborhood away from their ministry. So, they were like, the farther out, the better, when you get out of the urban areas, the rents are higher. And so we knew that it was something that was going to be a challenge.
We knew that it was a lot of extensive work to be done, but we lived in a deplorable place for 4 years there on Dodson Avenue. In order to feed 100 breakfast children a day, we couldn't afford anything else.
It was a blessing to my husband and myself. With our type of financial solutions we had, I think it would have probably been about our only way, the best way for us to become a homeowner.
Catholic Charities understands the concern parents have for their children. And when Adriana gave birth to a baby boy just 2 months ago, her husband Carlos jumped into action. By attending the Earn While You Learn parenting classes at the Pregnancy Help Center, Carlos and Adriana were able to better understand the challenges and joys that lie ahead and to gain credits toward the purchase of necessary but expensive items for the safety and well-being of their new child.
I just want to say thanks to the program because it helps to get some ideas, or at least better ideas to how raise our kids, and on the same time it helps us to with those baby bucks. It helped to get some stuff that we need, or at least the more expensive stuff that we need.
The Earn While You Learn program is wonderful because it allows them to earn car seat strollers that they would not be able to afford otherwise, or it would be hard. They're essential items that they have to purchase for the safety of the child, for laws. And it's hard to put your money towards some of those items sometimes. These aren't frivolous things. These are the items that they have to have for the baby.
Sometimes the help we provide goes beyond material things to something much deeper. After moving to Chattanooga a few years ago, this Catholic Charities client turned to us for help. As a retired professional, she was hoping to rebuild a strained relationship with a family member when the unexpected suddenly happened.
In 2010, I was diagnosed with stage 2 invasive breast cancer. That was not in my game plan. I had minimal insurance at that time.
Facing a serious medical issue and overwhelmed with anxiety, she found necessary help through our Catholic Charities therapeutic counseling program.
These sessions have helped me tremendously in my relationship with my daughter, which has been a key part of my recovery. It was just a lifesaver for me. It enabled me to begin to breathe deeply again, to sleep through the night again. It enabled me to be able to get online and do some research about the different types of breast cancer, the prognosis for the different types, And actually what I found was very encouraging.
Another vital service offered by Catholic Charities of East Tennessee is the Home Place, an independent living facility with a mission to provide affordable housing for the homeless living with HIV/AIDS.
I contracted it through my husband, and my husband died a little over 21 years ago now. So I've been living with this, along with my family also having to live with it with me. I've told all my close friends, my entire family knows. I'm not ashamed of it.
They don't judge you as to why you may have it or how you may have got it or who you know or what you know, nothing like that. I mean, there's a few simple rules, very reasonable rules, and very understandable rules, and within those guidelines, it's very much non-judgmental and very, very welcoming.
We are like a very large, huge extended family. Catholic Charities is to me. I never realized that people came from all over the place just to volunteer for us. And they tell us that it gives them a break out of their regular life to come and just let it all hang out, so to speak.
As East Tennesseans, we value home and all that home means to us. Our diocese has seen rapid growth in recent years, due in part to immigrants who have relocated here. Among them is Zipporah. She suffered through an abusive relationship with her husband. A few years ago, her husband left her. With no legal status to stay in the United States and fearing for her safety, Zipporah turned to Catholic Charities of East Tennessee.
My kids are in college right now. My daughter is in nursing school. My son is doing criminal justice. So I'm doing much better. When they sent me here, I was like, oh my God, I'm just praying, you know, but it works.
As we move ahead in tonight's program, we are reminded that Pope Francis calls us to work in merciful ways. Catholic Charities of East Tennessee thanks you for your support, and we echo the gratitude expressed by so many of our clients.
A thank you is not enough. I mean, I can't explain it. It's not just a thank you. It's overwhelming gratitude, really.
I know the glory goes to God first, but I believe in thanking people and giving people their flowers. And I thank Miss Valerie for that. I ain't trying to make you cry, I'm crying, because it means a lot to me. That's why.